afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're tuning in from, welcome back to the channel. My name is ASFM. I hope you have all had a lovely couple of days, and we are bringing you Lokomotiv Sofia, the Railwaymen, episode 5 here on my channel, and will be the last season episode of number 1. And we will be moving forward the save, as potentially on this episode we can secure promotion in our next game, or even, unless all things go to plot, we're not getting up, but something tells me that I think we're going to be okay. So when you last joined, it was the last game, which was the Semptiri Simility game of 1-0. We have had a fantastic run. This tactic has been monumental. We've had goals galore in the games that have followed. We've also had players that are hitting double figures, coming up on hitting double figures, should I say. I think Dikov is on 15 of the season right now. He's doing absolutely fantastic. So the game that was after was the Strumpka game, and we won this game 2-0. Dikov on the score sheet, and Lepa in the last closing minutes went and scored. We then had the Karinia game. That was a 3-1 victory. Lepa, Petkov and Dikov on the score sheet. Again, Lepa with two goals in 2 games as a sort of a wing back. I thought that was brilliant. Then we played Ludogorets. Now, I thought this game we might have lost it, but luckily we cleared them out and won the game. Petkov with a goal and Vlad also getting on the score sheet there. Then we came into the Yantra game. Now, I thought this game we were just going to blitz them away, and we were completely dominant. This was a game where we were so dominant but lacked the clinical edge. And Petkov scored in the 83rd minute. I thought we were going to lose it, but Petkov came in and scored. And it was a 1-1 draw, and I was quite worried that we were going to completely fold in. And from then onwards, there was going to be sort of a run of really bad form that was going to affect us in the league. But we came back and took apart Minor in this game. Well, took apart, we just beat them 2-1 with Dikov and Stanchev on the score sheet. Now, if I show you on our inbox, on our homepage, Stetoslav Dikov has 13 goals of the season. This guy has, I'm so gutted that he's leaving. 21 appearances, 12 goals, 2 assists, 3 Player of the Match awards, and a 7.938. Now, something tells me, I think also for the Bulgarian second league, if I look on stats of player overview, I think, yep, he's the top goal scorer in the league. And as well, Danislav Stanchev, he's coming up on him as our 21-year-old up front, who has also been fantastic. 25 appearances, 11 goals, 3 assists, 2 Player of the Match, 7.0 rating. And this tactic changing this tactic has been absolutely perfection. I think it's been brilliant. Wing backs have been absolutely phenomenal. We've had players that have come in terms of, I've brought in the youngster Nikolov here, the 17-year-old, and he has been absolutely fantastic playing in midfield. He's been brilliant. 6.88, considering that he's only 17 years of age here. 4 appearances so far, and he's been really good. He's been very, very solid, and has started to really sort of test Vlad and Todorov in their midfield role here, because I feel in that deep line playmaker role, he's just been absolutely brilliant. Zion has come again back in, and he's been brilliant. He's changed his form from being not so great to now running at a 6.9 average rating, so he's been fantastic. And all the youngsters here have been signed up. We've got Kostov, Yordanov, Ilanov, Veselinov and Bozidar all coming in our under-19s to develop. Potentially in Season 2, may start to see a few of these players coming on the cup runs and moving forward into next season. Now, the game that we have here first is Dobrudza, and I will see you guys in that game. Welcome back to the first game of this episode here against Dobrudza. This is the formation we're going to be playing, an attackive 4-3-3 narrow. I'm going to change the attackive to positive because I don't want it being attackive. Now, this is pretty much a game where if other results go away, we could potentially be looking at automatic promotion being secured if we're gunning to win the title. Now, I don't mind if I'm first or second. It would be nice if we're first. Obviously, we get a bit more money coming in. But for myself personally, I just want to get promoted. I want this team out of this league and onto potentially going on to European competitions. Now, this, as we've said, is a big game, and this needs to be won. The quicker we can secure automatic promotion, the better. So, going into this game 4-3-3, as I said, Stanchev, Petkov, and I think the other one was Dikov, wasn't it? Yeah, Stanchev, Dikov, and Petkov up front. Todor, Nikolov, and Steph in midfield. Petkov on the wing. Zayum in centre back, along with the Kusev, the 20-year-old, who is actually he's very good. He's done very well this season. 21 appearances, 2 assists, 6.6 average rating. So he's all right. He's done okay. Vassal obviously in goal, and Leper on the, is that right wing? I need to get this right. Yeah, he's on right wing, and Petkov is on the left. So going into this first game, as I've said, this is a must-win. We need to secure automatic promotion and we need to get our way to moving up, and hopefully, who knows, in next season, oh my word, could it be amazing if next season we go on and getting to Europe? I think that would be absolutely incredible. Everyone's motivated, and the game starts in the first minutes here with Lokomotiv Sofia. And here's our first highlight. Can this go our way? Now, Steph managed to collect the ball. It's into Stanchev. Stanchev now, what can he do? Fires a brilliant ball over to Petkov. Petkov now, he shoots. He claims the ball back. Dikov's there. Dikov scores. Oh my word. And Dikov gets his 14th goal of the season here. And we are 1-0 up in 4 minutes. This could be a big goal here from Petkov. From Petkov with a beautiful assist here. Laying it out, crosses it into Dikov, and Dikov gets a big head on it with that 19, I think, jumping reach. I think that's what he's got. And here we are, second highlight here with Leper, back into Steph. Steph now, over to Nikolov. What can he do? Nikolov just playing through to that midfield. Steph now, where is he going? He's going back to Nikolov. Nikolov has a big switch out onto the... Oh no, and here they've managed to collect possession here, and Kaptanov can take it forward. Where's he going? Kaptanov now... He gets brought down, and Nikolov has given away a penalty. Terrible defending here, and can Vlad keep us 1-0 up? Kaptanov now to shoot. What can he do? Vlad, he's absolutely missed it. Oh my word, he's fluffed his shot there, and we are so lucky. And here's a highlight here. Angelov comes in, brings one in, and Zayum's there. And now here we come, just mere moments after that penalty. And Dikov now, what can he do? Flies out to Petkov. Petkov now coming into the area. What can he do? Oh, he's been challenged here, and now here they come. But who can get the head on it? And I think that was Zayum then. Todor now, what can he do? Out to Steph. Steph out to Dikov now. Dikov, where's he going? Over to Nikolov. Nikolov now over to Petkov. Petkov coming in. What can he do? Dikov's far post. Dikov shoots. Oh my word! And he gets a head on it. And I believe that was his head, and it's unfortunately offside. But my word, how on earth they missed that penalty early on? And now, here's another highlight here. And what can we do? And Petkov collects the ball here. I was a bit worried that he was just going to leave it. Now, Vlad all the way back. And can we start pushing forward here? I could not believe about that penalty save. Now, Petkov through. Petkov shoots. Oh, and I believe Petkov could have made it 2-0 and should have made it 2-0. And 15 minutes in here. It's been a very, very live quarter of an hour here. And Tisanov now, what can he do? Zayum. Nikolov now, back to Leper. Leper now, what can he do? Collects it, and hopefully we can start pushing forward here with Dikov. Dikov now puts in a beautiful ball to Stanchev. Stanchev's through, what can he do? Oh, he shoots, and Katsarev saves it. We've had too many opportunities here to make it 2-0, sorry. Now Leper now, what can he do? He gives the ball in, and I believe that's probably the end of the highlight. Zayum, yep, that is. Whew. We can breathe a little bit here. Now, here they come with Tosinov. Angelinov now, what can he do? Plays a ball out to Budanov. Budanov now, ball whipped in. And it is recycled here with Tosinonkov. Oh, and Karadi. It's his 9th of the season, and they have been pressing us, to be fair. And in the 20-minute mark, it's 1-1. They've levelled it. And this is not the way that I was wanting it to happen, unfortunately. I'm going to encourage. And now here's another highlight here. What can happen? And what on earth? Our defender has just backed off there. Who was that? Number 32. That's Kusev, the 20-year-old. Maybe not having the sort of that sort of defensive acumen being of that younger age. Now Vassal collects it now. What can we do? We play it out to Leper. Leper now dictating tempo, plays it to Stanchev, and now here they have this ridiculous ball just being floated over, just basically as a clearance. Now Kaptanov, what can he do? Pushes the ball through, he delivers the ball, and Kusev's there. Oh my word, big save on the area, and oh no, and oh, this is horrendous. And Angelenov, first goal of the season by Nikolay there. And we are 2-0 down, and this has been absolutely appalling. We've just completely fumbled here. And now what goes on here? Kusanov can now Angelov fires a ball in. Oh my word, it's blocked off the line. And now here we come. Come on. Here we come with Petkov. Let's go. Moving forward up onto that wing. Now what can Petkov do? Blies a bit on Dickov's there. What can Dickov do? Oh, Dickov can make it his 15th goal of the season. Svetoslav Dickov makes it 2-2 here in the 26th minute, and that was a must-needed goal. We needed to have got that and come back into this game, because I feared time would have continued and we would have potentially even, I thought they were going to score in that highlight, but my word, this could be a pretty crazy game here. And here's another highlight in the 34th minute. Zion with a big clearance. Now here we come with Ditkov. What can Ditkov do? He's pushing through. Dickov now passes out to Stanchev. Stanchev out to Petkov on the wing. Petkov now in towards Nikolov. Dickov, what can he do? Dickov with a shot. Oh, Svetoslav Dickov can get his 16th for the season and a brace in this game. And we are 3-2 up in 34 minutes here. Absolute beautiful ball played in, and a beautiful goal from Dickov. Hits the post and goes in. And my word, is automatic promotion looking up here for Lokomotiv Sofia, is the holy grail of the top league. Half time here and 45 minutes potentially away from glory of automatic promotion. My word, this has been quite a crazy first half here. What can happen? I'm going to say I'm very happy with your performance out there. Start the second half. Come on. Come on, Lokomotiv Sofia, the railway men at the heart. Can we hold on here? By the looks of it, Pirin are they're drawing currently, so this would mean we would go up on goal difference. Actually, no, it would not. No, we would have to play the next game. Unless Pirin lose to Neftomic. And I've just seen that they've scored here, so this game might not mean anything in terms of us going up, but it would be a much deserved and needed victory here. Stanchev now collects the ball for this highlight. He's pushed through, he's beaten his man, he's pushing forward, there's a man free in the area, and Petkov's there. Petkov, oh, that should have been 4-2. Petkov he was one-on-one there, a beautiful ball played into his feet, and he just could not get the chance and be clinical there, and that was the highlight. 82 minutes gone here, and my word, has this game been goals galore. And Lokomotiv Sofia coming now. It's the 90th minute. Can we hold on for 2 minutes? Oh, and we have. It's 3-2. Get in. A very nice victory. Well done, boys. 3-2 here in the second league against the Brudza. And Lokomotiv Sofia are on their way to potentially automatic promotion here. Well, there's a good sign. We have automatically secured ourselves playoff spots if needed. But I do not want to go anywhere near the playoffs. I want to be automatically promoted next game. And next game is potentially the one that we can go through on against Sportis Sofia here. And my word, if Sportis Sofia, where are they? They're 12th in the Bulgarian second league. And in terms of the competition, that is a game we should be winning. Now, with that in mind, I will see you guys in the next game, in the Sportis 4 game, where I can potentially secure automatic promotion, and the railway men could be going up to the first league of Bulgaria, playing against the mighty Ludogorets and CSK Sofia. Now, I will see you in the Sportis 4 game. This is it. Potentially we can secure automatic promotion here. This is a massive game for the save against Sportis Sofia here. Now, Unfortunately, I just saw that Inovov had been injured basically like 2 mere moments before this episode went live. The 21-year-old is unfortunately out, but do not take this away. This is a massive game. We need to secure the win here, as this will get us promoted, and then we can start building this club to become the most reputable team in Bulgaria and club in Bulgaria. And hopefully, next season, who knows, if we have a good run in the first league, we may even get to taste European football, which has been thought about for so long by these fans. So going into this game, we will be playing a 4-3-3 again. Still the same tactic. Petkov, Stanchev, Dikov, Todor, Dikov up front, Todor, Nikolov and Steph in that midfield role. Petkov, Zayum, Kusev and Lepa all playing in the back positions here. And I don't know how they're going to react. I had to hold a team meeting before this game to say, we weren't even predicted to go up, but my word, this is a big game. Now, coming into this, I'm going to say, point my hands together. I'm going to say, what should I say? The media's been praising, but don't let that hit your performance. Defenders, I'm going to say, I have faith in you. Midfield, hands together, I have faith. Attackers, hands together, hands in pockets, I'm going to say, I want you to go out and grab some goals. Everyone's motivated, and my word, can the Railway men steam ahead here and potentially secure automatic promotion? Now here's our first highlight. Kusev now, back into Petkov. Petkov headers it, and it's now down to Kostinov, and here comes Tilev now. Tilev over to Lepa. Big challenge from Lepa there. Oh no, and it's been a penalty. 2 minutes in, and they've been awarded a penalty here, and now can Vassal make a big save here? This is huge. Tilev now, what can he do? Oh, he blasts it in, and Lokomotiv Sofia have a distressing start here to the second game, and potentially a title halt. This is unfortunately big, and Litex have scored early, and they're now 1-0 up. Now here's the second highlight here. Dikov now, what can he do? Dikov. Tilev now, what can Tilev do? Tilev pushing forward. Press him, please. Tilev's got past his man. He's got past 2 already. And now here they come. Tilev he's just completely walked through our defence. What is going on? He shoots and it's far. But my word, that was absolutely awful defending here. And I'm not changing any instructions. I'm going to berate them because I think this is awful. Now here's another highlight here. What can we do? Tilev's on the ball. We already know that he's a very good player. Petkov now, what can he do for them? Petkov moves forward and Sportses have got it, but unfortunately Lepa's there. But Lepa has taken a big touch, but my word, oh my goodness me, I thought Lepa had taken a big touch and they were on to their counter-attack. But now here's Petkov, here's Stanchev now. What can Stanchev do? Out to Todor. Todor now, back to Nikolov. Nikolov in that deep line playmaker role. Back to Todor now. Dikov now, what can he do? Back to Nikolov. Oh, that was close there. Nikolov, what can go? Petkov now, he's got to switch it out wide. They've got to play it out wide. And they have Petkov now, moving forward. Petkov now, what can he do? Delivers a ball and Dikov's there. Dikov, oh, and it just goes wide. But that has been good play here from Lokomotiv Sofia. And now Dikov's with us. Oh, ball gets whipped in over there on the far post, and now Steph can take it now. What can Steph do? Steph can play it to Dikov. Dikov now, where's he going? Dikov plays it, and now ball comes out to Nikolov. What can Nikolov do? Into Steph. Nikolov over to Dikov. My word, we're in their area. Now Nikolov now. What can happen here? And we're just sort of stalling it on the outside of their area. Nikolov now, out to Lepa. Lepa now on that right wing. Brings the ball in. Now Dikov now, back to Steph. Nikolov, he's got to shoot. Oh, and it's just gone wide of the mark here. And unfortunately, we haven't really been doing anything. I'm going to demand more from this team, as I just feel they've just been not good enough. We haven't been clear out of the blocks here. And unfortunately, I think that the pressure might be getting to some of these players. 37 minutes in here and we haven't done anything, and this is really quite serious here. Oh, dearie me. Oh, here's this highlight of the final of the half here, and Kunchev there can collect the ball. Now, what can they do? I believe this is probably going to be their own counter-attack here, as ball comes over and Petkov's there, and Petkov doesn't even go anywhere near the ball, and Dolipchev can now take it, and Apostolov can go forward here. And Sportsviz are probably coming in for trying to get their second goal here, and Kostinov can come in. Dipolev, Steph now clears it, and there's the highlight, and we have done nothing for 45 minutes. I'm coming in here, I'm going to say I'm not far from that. I've said, defenders, I'm looking for you to make the difference. Midfield, I'm going to say I'm disappointed with your efforts to control the midfield. point finger at the strikers, and I'm going to say there's a lot more to come from you. Second half begins now. We're 1-0 down. Oh, this is bad. But now here comes Leper delivering the ball, and Petkov's there. Oh, Petkov didn't get the header on time, but now Leper's back to Leper now. What can Leper do? Delivers the ball in, and Petkov's there. Oh, Petkov heads it over, and that is another wasted opportunity from Lokomotiv Sofia here, and we just have not been clinical here. And now here's a highlight, and Stanchev now heads the ball down. Steph now reclaims possession, and Nikolov, what can he do? Nikolov now passes it over to Todor. Todor now, what can he do? Todor passes it back to Nikolov. Steph now is on the ball. Big ball out to Leper. Leper now pushing into their area. What can he do? Leper's pushing through. Petkov's there. Petkov, oh, and it's over the bar. 56 minutes, and we've had so many highlights and have not been clinical. This is poor from Lokomotiv Sofia here, and I believe it is time for a tactical change here. And I'm going to take off Nikolov here, and I'm going to bring on Vlad to hopefully hold up, and Kusev's coming off for Martin now, and I think that's what I'm going to play. I'm still going to play that 4-3-3 counter-attacking football. I'm going to press. Here is our highlight in the 74th minute now. What can happen? Zion, big header. Petkov into Stanchev. Stanchev now is pushing through. What can Stanchev do? He can shoot from distance, but it's over the bar, and it's not good enough here. We have had so many attacks, and here's another highlight here in the 76th minute. Ball comes in, Tilev's there, and Tilev goes close, grazes the top of the bar, and Lokomotiv Sofia are very lucky to be 1-0 down in this game. I'm going to demand more because I just feel this game's just been absolutely appalling from Lokomotiv Sofia. And 86 minutes in, and we've got a highlight here. Can we rectify this and potentially have an equaliser here? Leper now, what can he do? Pushing through. Leper going on the charge here. Tilev's saved, and Tilev's blocked it, and Yankinev can now take possession. But Leper's there again to collect possession for Lokomotiv Sofia. Now here we come. Can we get something back from this game? Todor now, back to Zion. Zion now, what can he do? Delivers such a stupid ball, but Stanchev is there. Petkov's there. Vlad now. Vlad out to Petkov again. What can Petkov do? Comes into their area, and oh my goodness me, what is that? That was absolutely shocking. 90 minutes now, and then it's full time. Oh, this has been very, very poor here, and Sportis Flag win the game 1-0. I'm going to say you were not good enough today, and that was awful by Lokomotiv Sofia. And there we are, second game down of this episode, and we unfortunately lose it. And I don't think we secure automatic promotion here. But oh my word, Pirin have lost. Due to that loss, Lokomotiv Sofia are going through and are going to be promoted into the First League due to Litex beating Pirin 2-1, I believe. I think that was the scoreline in their game. Lokomotiv Sofia are going up, and we're going into the First League of Bulgaria. We're going to be facing next season the great CSK Sofia and Ludogorets. Oh my word, this is fantastic. Teams promoted to the First League, Litex and Lokomotiv Sofia have won promotion to the First League. The board have set new budgets of 3.7 thousand a week, a transfer budget of 3.2k. So there's a lot. I'm going to go out and buy Haaland. I'm joking. But there we are. Oh my word, I am so proud of everyone in this club to have got me there. And thank you to all you viewers as well for following up with this save and following and keeping up, the like support, also subscribing. I hope this has got to have given me a like and subscribe. I have got this club promoted, and we are now pushing forward and going hopefully on to rebuilding Bulgaria and also developing Lokomotiv Sofia into a giant of Bulgarian football, and also potentially European success. Now, Lokomotiv Sofia faithful, happy of the promotion and secured his players to Bulgarian Second League, but we have not secured the title. Now, that is something that I do want to get. I want to get my hands on a bit of silverware in this first season. Lokomotiv board are happy that they've won the promotion. Look forward to seeing the team playing in a higher season. The board is delighted with the objectives laid out. That was the end of next season, so we are 1 year ahead of schedule. Came in, did the job, and we are now going up. Now, in terms of the competition, 28 games have been played. There are 3 games left. Litex are top of the table at the moment. Now, if we can win and they drop points, we could secure the title. and I really want to secure the title this season. So what I'm going to do, since we've been promoted, we are going to be playing these next 2 games on this channel. This is going to be a long episode, but I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this. So please smash the like button and subscribe. And we are see you guys in the S1E5 Sofia game. Welcome back to game 3 here, where we can attempt to secure and try and go for that title in the Bulgarian second league. We need Litex to lose, or I think if we keep going, we will still be able to win the league on the next game, but it will go down to the wire at the end of the season for us to decide who will win the league. But we're already promoted, which is absolutely fantastic. So this game doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if we lose the league. It'd just be nice if some of these players could have some silverware before they leave to join other clubs. So going into this game, still the same, still that same tactic of 4-3-3 narrow here. And hopefully these boys can rectify the game last week where we unfortunately lost 1-0, and but unfortunately results went our way in the other game, therefore we were promoted. So realistically it wasn't much of an issue. I'm going to say go out there and relax, point finger, I have faith in you. Midfield, point, I'm expecting you to take control. Attackers, I'm expecting to see quality finishing out there. Now it's just a good feeling to know that we're being promoted next season, so there's not really too much on this game really. It just, as I said, it would be lovely to win the title as some of these players could go, and obviously some of these players are going to be leaving. Now here's the first highlight here. Madchev can bring one in, Petkov's there. What can happen now? Dikov's on the charge. Dikov now, what can he do? He's pushing forward here, and he's played the ball into Petkov. Petkov's through. Petkov blasts it home as his 11th goal of the season. And Pavel Petkov in the 16th minute here has scored and put Lokomotiv Sofia 1-0 up. And I believe this puts us to top of the table here. It does. We're on 60 points. Litex are still drawing with Kariana here. And 22 minutes in, we are top of the table. My word. You don't say that very often here on this save, and we haven't been saying it very much often this whole season really. Now here's a second highlight here, and Matkov can bring it in, and Letvetzi's there, and oh my word, I thought that had literally just gone in, but luckily it had gone over the bar. And Litex 38 minutes in, and they're still drawing, but we are 1-0 up. Now Kusev now, what can he do? He brings the ball forward into Todor. Todor now pushing forward. He plays it out to Petkov on the wing. What can Petkov do? He's just pushing forward. He's charging. Number 7 there is pushing towards him, and he delivers the ball in, and Mitrev's there, and he saves it. And now can Septem counter here with Mitrev now? What can he do? I'm guessing he's going to play a ball all the way out to Ivetsky now. He takes the ball, and Mitkov's there. Mitkov now, what can he do? Don't dive. Mitkov, he's got through, and Leper's there. Oh, and it's a penalty. I knew as soon as that happened, Leper would foul him. Now, can Vlad keep us 1-0 up here and keep us in front? And Samarov now, what can he do? He blasts it. Oh, and it's a fantastic penalty. It's on top corner, and it is unfortunately 1-1. Georgiou Samarov with his 5th goal of the season, and Lokomotiv Sofia are drawing here in the 39th minute. And we find ourselves... Oh, this isn't good enough. I'm going to say to them I'm far from pleased with their play. I don't think it's been good enough. I'm going to demand more. But here we are, 45 minutes in here, and there's another highlight, and Vachev can come forward, and it goes over to Mechev now. What can they do? They're pushing forward here. Steph managed to pursue that, and now here they come. They're still pushing here, and Mitkov's there. Mitkov shoots. Oh my word, Vassal, who's been absolutely fantastic this season, has just completely fluffed it. And 46 minutes in, and we are 2-1 down here, and this is not good enough. And I'm going to berate them because I feel we have literally let this game fall. And Vachev now, what can he do? He takes his mail, but Petkov's there. What can Petkov do? Passes it back to Zyom. Zyom now, he's pushing through. Todor now. Over to Steph in midfield. Steph to Dikov. Dikov now. What can Stanchev? Over to Stanchev. Todor now. Out to Nikolov. Nikolov, deep line playmaker, plays it to Petkov now. Petkov delivers the ball, and Stanchev's there. Oh my word. It could have been 2-0, and it could have been 2-2, and it should have been. And and Litex are 1-0 down here, and we need to score, because I feel... Oh my goodness me, this has been absolutely awful here. And it's coming up to the 70th minute mark, and we've done absolutely nothing. So I'm going to take off Petkov for Antanasov. Lepa, Pedro's coming on. Nikolov now is being switched for Vlad, and we have completely changed the players that are playing in the 70th minute here. What can we do? Because we really need to go on. Oh, I'd love to come back and win the title here. This would be absolutely incredible, but I don't think we can even in this game. But it would just mean that. But 90 minutes in here, I don't see any changes. And unfortunately, it's full time. Lokomotiv Sofia 1, Set 10 2, and we have lost this game. 2 games in succession of losing, and this is not great. But we are still going into our final game of the season, still in a chance of actually winning the league. This is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe that this has happened. So with that in mind, we will be going on 4th and final game of the season where we can secure the title in the last game of the episode here and the last game of the season. So I'll see you all in the last game of the season against Lokomotiv Gorna. Can we secure the title? This is it, everyone. This is the last game of our season here with Lokomotiv Sofia, and potentially securing the title here. This is a monumental game against Lokomotiv Gorna here in the last game of our season. Potentially to achieve silverware, these players need to be at the top of their game. Coming in, obviously losing those last 2 games of the episode, we are now at a point with this club where these players could get a grasp on silverware and potentially have that winning mentality moving forward into the next season with Lokomotiv Sofia now. I'm so glad that we've been promoted. I think I've got a lot of opportunities next summer. I think we need new players being brought in. I think a new striker, I think, is definitely needed. A bit of a different midfield, I think, but there's some players coming through in midfield, like I think the other one was Nikolov. I think he's an under 21, but he's 17, and he's already pretty much. I think he's already there at the moment. I think I've got to bring in another centre back, a few people on the wing, and I brought in so coming into the episode as well. I forgot to mention this earlier. We have another player joining us on the 7th of the 1st. The same time Milen joins. It's oh my word, I'm actually going to butcher this name. It's Tevstelin Stavrev from Strumska Slava. He's a goalkeeper, 20-year-old goalkeeper. Fairly decent all round. Age 20, got some time to grow as well, add a bit more. Might loan him out. And he's joining Lokomotiv Sofia. My scouts predict him as a 3rd league level, potential to be a 1st league player in the future. So brilliant. He's coming in on a free transfer. I don't think he's on a lot of money. I think it's about £100, £120 a week. So also, with that in mind, we've then also had the budget change and the payroll added up. But right now, that is not the focus. The focus is this Lokomotiv Gorna game. And we are changing the tactic a little bit. We are playing a 4-1-3-2 tactic where we've got a deep line playmaker. I need to change him from a deep line playmaker to, what should I play you as? An advanced playmaker on support. Just have someone also there to play it into the front. I think this is the tactic we're going to go as we need to win this game. I think if we can win this game and secure the title on the last day, that would be just absolutely fantastic. I'd just also again like to say to everyone, thank you ever so much for tuning into these series. I've absolutely loved every minute of recording them, and also really developing this into a proper series on the channel. Now with that in mind, we can move on and play our last game of the episode here, and the last game of the season in the 2nd league. And I don't want to be going back here, I'll tell you that now. This was a pretty grim season, and but we're promoted. That is the only thing that's needed, and now we are just trying to gain and gun for the silverware today. Right, so now we are coming into this, and I don't really know what to say to them, because I think putting pressure on them early doors isn't great. I think I'm gonna say the media's done a lot and that's a good way. That everyone's motivated. That's what I'd like. I don't want anyone demotivated going into this game. I'm gonna say I've got faith in them all. I'm going to put my hands together for the midfield and say I have faith. But up front, I'm going to expect goals from you all. Now, moving into the game, we are just starting here. And my word, this would be big. And even if Litex draw, so Litex have to win this game. And oh my word, Litex are 2-0 down 6 minutes in here. This is absolutely incredible. And now here's our first highlight here. Brimsky coming through. What can he do? Passes the ball. Todor. Back to Vlad. Vlad, oh my goodness me. Smolenski. Oh no. Oh no. And we are 1-0 down. And this could be big. I think for myself, I'm going to put someone up front. I need someone playing in the midfield, in the attacking midfield. I don't like someone playing in that. And I'm going to bring on Nikolov here early doors and have him as an attacking midfielder. I think that's what's going to happen because they've gone 1-0 up and we only need to draw this game. Okay, 19 minutes in here and we have done absolutely nothing with the ball. And Lokomotiv and Litex are 3-0 down. We only need a draw here. This is absolutely insane. And we are currently 1-0 down and this is awful play here. We've done absolutely nothing with the ball. Oh no, it's half time. We are 1-0 down here. I'm going to say show a bit of desire. Defenders, you weren't bad, but I believe in you. I'm going to say midfield and attack. I'm going to stay the same. I said you weren't bad, but I believe in you. Start second half, and I'm probably going to change our tactic a little bit. I'm going to have you from that. I think I'm going to change you to a full-back. Pedro, I'm going to put you on as a wing-back. Actually, Antanasov, can you play a wing-back in attack? Is there anywhere? Yeah, you can. Okay, perfect. Kusev, I'm going to change you for Martin. Yep, I think I'm quite happy with that. And here we are. Here's a highlight here. Literally at half time, as soon as we come on here. Kusev now, what can he do? Plays the ball to Steph. Steph now, my word, we are pushing forward. Can we get an equaliser here? And we've been challenged, but the ball's gone out of play. And I think that is it for the highlight there. But my word, we have literally half an hour to get a goal here. And here we are, 52 minutes in, and we've got a highlight here. What can we do? Can we go and score here? Pedro, back to Martin. Martin now, what can he do? Martin plays it to Vlad. Vlad now plays it all the way to Dikov. Dikov, back to Steph. Steph pushing forward. Out to Pedro. Pedro now, what can he do? Plays the ball to Dikov. Dikov now in their area. Dikov to Steph. Steph out to Pedro. Pedro now, what can he do? Whips the ball in. Dikov's there. Oh my word. Oh, it's offside. Oh my goodness me. I thought Pavel Petkov had levelled it, but he was offside. Oh no. Is it going to be that day where it's just not going to go for us? I'm going to encourage them. But here's another highlight, 54 minutes in, and Steph now plays it back to Pedro. Pedro pushing forward. What can he do? Pedro out onto the wing, and Vlad's there. Vlad's there. Vlad shoots. Get in. Vlad scores. And Lokomotiv Sofia are drawing here, which would mean we would clinch the title on the final day of the season. Oh my goodness me, what a ball from Steph. Back to Pedro. Pedro coming in here, plays a wonderful ball over to Vlad. Vlad in the space and gets it between 24 and 4, those players, and scores from about 20 yards out here. And Lokomotiv Sofia are potentially looking to win the title here. But Litex have got one back, I've just seen. Now, I'm probably going to change our mentality to cautious. Oh my goodness me, this might be the most insane video I think I've made on my channel so far. If we win this, oh my goodness me, it's the 84th minute here. I'm going to praise them, but here we are, 88 minutes in, and there's a highlight here, but Vlad's got the ball. Vlad to Petkov. What can Petkov do? He beats his man, Pavel Petkov, pushing forward here, but he's been challenged, and oh my goodness me, what has happened there? It didn't look like a foul. The ref gone to the books. It's a red card. He's been sent off. They're 10 men down. 90 minutes. 91, 92, 93, and we've secured the title on the final day of the season. And on the final episode, Lokomotiv Sofia have won the second division. Vlad with the only goal of the game, but my word, was it a huge goal for Lokomotiv Sofia. Congratulate everyone. Results elsewhere mean we are champions. Lokomotiv Sofia have won the second division. Come on. On the final day, the boys 1-0 down. They had to find the guile and they had to go and get a result, and we have. My word. I'm so proud of the team. Vlad as well. Vlad on the day. Petkov. Pedro out on the wing, pushing forward. Lokomotiv Sofia win the second league. The boys have tasted silverware. Get in. Well, there we are, praised by Lokomotiv Sofia supporters, lifting the Bulgarian second league trophy on the final day of the season. There it is, the generic football manager the Football Manager trophy there, but it is sweet. We have done it. Vlad shines on the day. I'm going to give him some praise. This has been a fantastic end to the first series here. Thank you ever so much to everyone who has tuned in. I think this definitely, give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. I think with this in mind, I think I'll do another video about the end of season awards. This has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you ever so much to everyone who has watched these videos, supported me along the way, and I will see you in the final end of the season, the overview of the end of season awards, and then it will be a transfer special for season 2. And I'll see you guys in the overview of the season's end, and then the next episode after will be the second season. Thank you so much. Goodbye.